Nice.
Muss ich auch gucken, ob dein Plugin funktioniert. Weil das kann man ja leider nicht so richtig testen. Also vor allen Dingen die Position des Plugins anpassen.
Ja, in der Tat.
Muss ich ja auf praktisch den Cup warten, bis ich das machen kann.
Nice.
Jetzt glaube ich... toll. Ich weiß, was Susi meint mit rechtsbündig bei dem Medal-Window. So, deins. Von wem ist... let's switch to English. So, wo ist das Map? Pasture 9 to 5 Gamer. Ja, okay. So this goes then here to the side. Hello, Schubschuper and Boxer. I will add in-game music. That's at least the plan if there is in. There it is.
Hello.
Hi.
Hallo.
You have to maybe change sound settings, Lars. New setup now.
Okay.
Also if I am too loud or anything.
A little bit, but it's fine. So now you're actually playing on your proper PC.
Yes.
How's the FPS?
Good. I first was not sure because when we were ready with everything, I played the track of today, and even though it showed very good FPS, it was so laggy for me, and I was like, what is this? It's so laggy. We changed the settings a few times and it was still laggy. Yeah, and then at some point I came to the idea, damn, in the NVIDIA program, the monitor was still at 60 Hertz instead of 144, and it is impossible to play with 60. Like, once you know...
Yeah.
It feels just so bad. Like, I mean, I started Trackmania with 60, of course, for a long time I drove 60, but it is so crazy how you feel the difference.
Yeah.
If you're used to 144.
I mean, you would think that from what you always say is that you should be used to 60 FPS. With your old graphics. But yeah, no, you can't play with that. I'm also always scared that changes, like out of nowhere, those settings.
Yeah, in this case it wasn't changed, it was just that the streaming PC was first on an unimportant monitor that only could do 60 Hertz maximum. And so it had the settings from that other monitor in there, and it didn't change it automatically to the maximum when we used out the good monitor.
Makes sense, always a thing you wanna check. I mean, I guess now with that PC you could also go higher than 144 if you wanted to.
Yeah, facecam, but it's ahead of the things. So I have to change that maybe. Susie is first of all fixing the webcam.
Yeah, you weren't really in the frame.
Chat winke to Susie.
Hi.
Winke.
I can at least see your face in the frame.
This map once again shows me how bad I am on ice.
Ah shit, last turn. Last turn is a bit wider than my car wants to do it. Okay.
The map is like super simple though. Like this is very easy to get a run through, I would say, for most people.
No, not for me.
Okay, that's why I added most people. Because I knew you would say something. But I think it's easier than the last ice map we had.
Yeah, it might actually be. They always slide out to correct things and then, yeah.
I would now put this webcam to somewhere else so game shortly freezes. So there. For now.
Oh, I missed the finishes.
Because of the OK voice plugin. Oops.
Yeah, shouldn't be in the way over there.
Okay, I think I have a good server because... Yeah, I have a good server. Even with like a top 20 time, I would only be 4th at the moment on my server.
Not too bad.
Lars, do you show the puzzle stuff right with the start of the stream or do you do something else before?
I do something else before. I start at 9 PM I think with the puzzle.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. I understand why you wouldn't start directly with it.
I mean, a lot of people would miss it, you know?
Yep.
And I want that to be seen. I spent a lot of time today on it, like a lot of submissions again. It's crazy. Also had to figure out the plugin a little bit, had a problem with it. So it wasn't updated for me.
Did I do something wrong with the shadows? That they
I don't
look
know,
so weird?
I don't see any shadows, like it's completely normal.
Ah, okay.
Your replay, it's only for you then. Yeah, I can say there's something interesting.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. I mean that doesn't really say much because I have an interesting fact written down for every single one. Like I have so many now that like I have one page of paper, you know, where I put down all the notes, but I need I needed to write very small for it to fit on one paper.
Yeah, we will watch it. We have an hour evening program here.
Yeah, nice.
Usually my father would have come and Susie and Fabian would have left already. But big change at my work. Usually tomorrow I should have been working, but I got a call that someone else will take over my shift and I instead go to Münster.
Tomorrow? What?
Very short-termed. What will happen there is that the testing phase of me being Beamter, I don't know the English phrase for Beamter. But yeah, there's a testing phase, kind of a Probephase in German, and that is ending. That is what I know. But it might also come together with me getting a higher rank, maybe. I will see that tomorrow. And so I shall go to Münster. And the thing is that Fabian and Susie of course drive to that direction. And that means that I will then just drive with them tomorrow in the morning. And then I thought that would be funny with my father and them here at the same time. And I called my father and he said, no, he doesn't come then. Also not that early, he will this night sleep in a hotel. He doesn't want that.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we have also no issue to watch you.
No.
Oh,
no.
that ending!
No, yes, that ending. Fuck. I had it.
Also it's also time for me to finally get a run through, because I felt already in the first try that it seemed easy, this map, but now I'm always going too tight in a turn and it's always not savable anymore.
I'm gonna watch the GPS now, but I don't think it will help me at all. Like,
Shorty is playing the cup.
ooh,
Why is he not here?
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have the setup. He probably doesn't. He just bought a laptop, you know, so he probably doesn't have a headset or microphone.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he has. Yeah, I know he has a keyboard or just played with laptop keyboard, but I don't know if he has a gamepad now.
I didn't know until you said it last, also a few weeks or days ago. I didn't know that he also didn't have anything to play on for so long. Like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
I thought it was just a disease that prevented him from playing, but I never knew until lately that he doesn't even have any device to play.
Yeah, he
Or to
doesn't
watch,
have a
even.
PC, you know, like the PC is at his apartment, you know, which is
In
like
Düsseldorf,
400, 500 kilometers away from where he
Also-
is right now.
so he is
And-
at his parents or what?
Yeah, at his parents, and he can't go there. He can't drive, and by train would be difficult to carry a PC, and he doesn't want to order his parents to drive 500 kilometers to just pick up a PC, you know. So that's
Okay.
why.
Yeah.
Even though I earlier said that this map is very easy, I've not still not gotten a single clean one.
Yeah, me neither.
Especially
But
the
It's
end.
easy to get one, Lars.
Yeah, it looked easy. I don't know.
I mean, I had the same feeling than Lars.
Started
It looked my first try was directly super clean in many
Yeah,
corners.
exactly. My first try was 45 low, 44 high or something, I think.
Also my second try, it was just that I messed up one turn, and then the whole run was dead. But I could have had a very good time there already, but now I'm sitting with the worst times. I'll come to the finish now.
How much do I gain in the end?
43.
Not even close enough. Wait, the div 1 cutoff is 43.2? And with the 0.5 I'm 120th, I'm not even div 3. Probably. Okay, that's way closer than I thought. Okay, easy then. I just need a decent run because I can easily gain like half a second on that. I thought even half a second wouldn't be enough. For div 1 now.
Ach herrje.
Oh, that's always
What
fun.
a time loss, man. There was one brake tap too much in the last left turn. One brake tap too much. And it sent me to inside, and then I couldn't brake tap later and had such a wide exit. Scheiße. Also it feels kinda easy to get to one, but the time gets short.
A low 43 will be enough.
By the way, this medal window, is it possible to make that bigger?
Yes.
Because I didn't find out how. Okay, that's a wild line.
Isn't there like a font size or something?
There was something with font size that didn't change anything.
I think you need to reset it for that to change anything. I think it says that you have to reset it.
Yeah, but what exactly does reset mean then, in this case?
Just restart the plugin, I think. Go onto the new map, I don't know.
Oh shit, I have to
Something like
actually...
that. Maybe I'm remembering a one different plugin though. Possible. Wait, I reset. Oh, that is tight now. This is literally the last attempt. I can finish last second. And now it counts.
Lucky run.
I don't know. It doesn't work. It does not work, this track. I would have been ahead.
I
would
would
have been
have
ahead
pulled a Marius, but I missed the finish. In the last left turn, there was one. The last right turn, there was one brake tap too much. I was going with the front wheels over the penalty crest. Couldn't do another brake tap than early. And I wanted to jump then from far left diagonally into it, but yeah.
I guess we are.
Oh, there's a mod?
There's a mod. At least we are all in the same one now, but how did I do
this-
0?
This is the real diff one. Yeah.
I forgot one thing with the OKBoys plugin. I wanted to check that earlier, but I forgot then. I probably, when I installed the game on a different PC, I have to pin the club again.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
I haven't heard you.
Why
in
does
a
it
while.
have to be
noises.
ice? Why
True.
does it have to be ice?
Why does it have to be light?
I mean, are you still playing with keyboard?
So
Yep.
the webcam looks a bit better.
Was
Like,
it laptop keyboard?
It was
Yep.
horrible. Noise of the
I tried mouse, but mouse is... I actually like the mouse more, but for ice, I'm just keep pressing the wrong buttons all over the time. So
No.
every single turn, I want to brake, I just turn left. I want to stop turning left, I just brake. So
We could
yeah,
also go for
laptop,
party
keyboard.
How's the sound, by the way?
night.
Something too loud? Not loud enough?
Fabian said something about sound earlier, but I'm... We're both
But
looking
then
at our
you
phones.
play again.
Shup Shupa said sounds fun.
That was the
Nice.
karaoke thing.
Play again.
Well, basically, I just spent way too much money to finally just buy a laptop. And turns out playing myself is working better than spectating, which kinda makes sense to be honest, because that's how motion sickness works, but still.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Also, if
I
you
mean,
keep
I also
moving
get
around so
kinda
much, maybe you
motion
want to
sick
run
every
for
time I
higher.
sit in a car with somebody, but if I like
Verstehen.
drive myself, it's like I would never feel anything, you know?
Yeah.
Also with karting or something. But I get sick when I mean, I can get sick, depends.
That's how it used to be for me as well. Just one day started having problems as a co-driver, but never anywhere else, so it is what it is. But now obviously a little bit different.
Yeah, but like, is this fine for, you know, like... Or like, can you do it longer as well? Or...
I don't know, we will find out.
Yeah.
I mean, mapping wasn't any issue at all. I mean, basically, as long as I'm focused and not actively... You know, as long as you don't actively have time to think about anything else, you don't really get motion sick, right?
Mhm.
But if you watch
Yeah,
something,
just
you have
to-
so much time to just randomly think about, oh, I have to move. You know, it just...
Yeah, just don't think about talking to us.
Yeah. No, actually, I can't because I'm gonna die first round already.
Only 47 players. Okay.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
actually
ach so, on the
div
same diff. Okay.
But it isn't.
Not very surprising, I think, on this track. Like, the 3 ice and kind of a boring, like very boring
Ach,
ice.
are we all three in the three then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah, okay. Yeah, as intended.
yeah.
Not even that far away from you then. Wow.
We were talking a lot. At least
How
I
the
was.
fuck is this a PB? That was absolutely terrible.
Also, the laptop is going crazy if you start Trackmania.
Starts flying.
Yep.
Yeah, like, guys, if you weren't in the 3 with me, I wouldn't have played. I can tell you that. We weren't together here.
Lars, what style did you build for Marchi? She's doing this mapping. Also she started the stream not at 18, but right before cover of the day and showed, I think, 1 map out of the 8 that you can vote for, if I understand it correct.
I would expect that my map isn't in there from how she was talking.
Which style was it?
It was reactors and bumpers.
Also the one map that I've seen was reactors and bumpers.
How was it called?
I don't know, I was not really watching.
I mean, is it a good map? Do you think it's good to drive? Then it might be my map.
She said it's very difficult, like she was criticizing the map all along.
Okay, then it's not my map. Because my
I'm
map is
out
not
already.
difficult, I would say. Did I sit out 2 times already? I don't think you're out. Just wait. Why are you 10 seconds behind, Chris?
Yeah, because I think I'm out.
Yeah, but like, how do you lose 10 seconds with a slide out?
I slid 2 times into a wall.
Okay. Come
Oh,
on. It's
I'm
close.
2000s too fast. I was watching Margie as well at the very beginning. The very first map was called Motion Sickness, and I just was like, fuck you.
Okay.
What?
How was that so close?
Oh, Chris. What is happening?
But like literally, like I don't know. I just built my map too well. I think like my map is like fun to drive and like really, like it's just fun to drive. That was my most important thing. Of course, like Marchi only plays like 1 or 2 runs and doesn't realize that you can actually gain so much time there if you get it well. Like the racing lines are fun. Like it's really fun to play. It's really addicting to me. Like I really like the track. One of my most fun maps I've built, like driving wise. But that is often hard to tell, And then you see something like soup, like that. Then there's like the worst map ever, like full random, terrible. Like I think of those ideas and I think only an idiot would build that. Okay, that sounds bad. Sorry, but she then really likes them. Whoops, didn't say that. Like she really like the map where I thought that's the worst creation ever. How can someone build something like this? And then she's like, "Oh my god, I really love this." Like yeah, my map is in the mud, like full in the mud for sure.
Yeah.
Whatever. I just host a cup on it, maybe today even. I don't know.
For me, it
She's
was
done with that.
not bingo, but not a cup with prize money, or
17 seconds.
not with prize money, or I thought it was just a bingo that she does. But not
No,
with
there
prize
was
money.
€500 prize pool for those maps. That's why I built.
Yeah, for the mapping, but I mean, not for
No,
now playing
I
it.
mean, like if my map isn't in, I just host a cup on my map myself.
so.
Like a knockout. That's what I mean.
With prize money?
No.
Yeah. I also sent something in. I had like 2.5 hours to do it.
I spent similar.
The thing is that, the first like 45 minutes I looked at the editor. I did the scenery thing. And looked at like which blocks do I have, then I looked what you can use and so on. Then I started building and the beginning was really good, like really fast. I came very fast forward in this map. And then I came to the one part where I started to struggle to build something. As always, like this one section where you can't go on, and you always delete what you do, and I at some point it was 23:30 and I had to like do something, so I just built a random finish and started doing like a few bushes and a few signs in the start, and then placing the item checkpoints, and suddenly. Yeah, I mean, I also need some time, of course, for calculating shadows, validate, upload, and so on. Yeah, and then I just kept that finish. The finish is garbage, but it has a chance from what she said. So I don't know if it will be in the top 8, but yeah, no, I'm not happy. I'm not finished. Like with the cruise control mapping competition where I won, it was the same. I wasn't even finished with the track. And then it won. So you never know with these cups. Everything has a chance. I'm happy with the first half though. And she said, I don't say what she said because then you could think that, then you could know what my map is. I mean, the voting isn't done yet, so. So I shouldn't say
Yeah.
anything.
Like, for my map, I can say one thing that annoyed me a little bit was she kind of wanted to criticize the scenery because there was scenery on it, and most maps had like no scenery. She said specifically that there should be like minimal scenery, like she doesn't want Blender maps. That's often what I heard. She doesn't want Blender maps, just minimal scenery, and like you shouldn't get an advantage by building a lot of scenery. And then she mentions that on my map because my map has a little bit of scenery, but like it's like super basic scenery I threw together in like 10 minutes or something. Less than 10 minutes, I threw the scenery together, and there she's talking about that. And maybe I don't know, well, that is the problem with my map now, that it has too much scenery, which I put together in 10 minutes.
Well, she was even saying something about that one single block of scenery that I had that actually was just preventing a cut. Even that she was mentioning.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just whatever. Like, I also only spend like 3 hours or something, and the good thing is for me, like why I wanted to build that as well, is because I chose the bumper things only because of the new bumper blocks, you know?
There are new
I
bumper
want to
blocks.
figure out how those new bumper blocks work and how well you can use those, you know? And that's why I built my map.
Tell me more about these bumper. But that's still items you have to download from Item Exchange, or?
Yeah, but basically there are no item bumpers. Basically, you know, normal bumpers, they have always a direction, you know,
Yeah.
that they bump you in. Those new bumpers, they're just the same, but they do not have a direction. You can go onto them in any direction you want. You will just be bumped upwards, just normal, just a normal bump, you know?
Actually, that
Which
makes
is-
sense. Like
That
they
is
should
so
be
much
invented.
better. It is so much more consistent as well. Those bumpers.
They should have
It's
been
so much more
invented much earlier than
Yeah.
bumpers with
That's
directions.
literally what I said as well to Lars, right, Lars? First thing I said, like, should have always been like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're just. I mean, I can understand why they want that bump forwards, kind of. On like the yellow bumper, that kind of works. Also, I'm in the mud, I think.
Yeah, we're quite slow.
Oh, I had
Oh,
three
in the
freezes
mud.
there.
Literally in the mud.
Yeah, no, like that was just I got. If I had a freeze in the start, and now I had 3 freezes in that corner.
I'm also in the mud.
Yeah, like yeah,
Ooh,
I mean whatever.
Mud gang.
And you have a chance, for sure.
No, I'm already
I mean, with me losing that 1 gear in the start, I just
Yeah, Marius
didn't.
actually.
I still didn't get the gear back.
Easy.
Yeah, up until the end, didn't even get the gear back.
Yeah, that's what I had as well in my run when I
Yeah,
went out.
it's really bad.
Susie, I think I know what you did with the lamp. You couldn't know, but I don't do that setting. You see why. It's flickering, the lamp.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not disappointed because, like, in theory, I'm pretty sure like my map wouldn't be in there, you know. But I would still be happy with it now because I just built a good map, you know. It was fun to build a good map, and I didn't make it shit on purpose because I didn't want to do that.
You actually
Can
can't
you teach
dim.
me the art of doing that, Lars? Like, every time I'm finished, I'm like, oh yeah, people are gonna hate me again.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that.
No, it's
I can't. Wait. Okay, so I just clicked onto Marty's stream of
Marius,
VOD.
you're out.
What?
Hmm.
Okay.
So I saw 2 maps here now that are absolutely terrible in her VOD that should never be in the top 8. Like, they are not suited at all for this. Like, not suited. They do not work for this. Like, on everything there, I would say you cannot use this in a competition or build this. Like, you can literally not use this in a competition. Well, I mean, it's fair competition. Wait.
Oh, that's always a problem with these kind of things.
I didn't expect someone to the reds to be that close. I mean, of
Yeah,
course,
I
my run
also
was shit.
surprised. We were on first red in the last corner, and then I thought, okay, should be enough. And it's just another guy who passed you. And then...
I think in the last checkpoint it was still white by number, right? I'm not sure. Didn't realize it. Ah, it's also 2 seconds now. Yeah, you can tell it was not the biggest focus in this cup involved.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, respawning the same turn 3 times in a row is probably the reason I got out, but I'm not sure. At least I won a round.
Well, yeah.
I mean, keyboard on ice is pretty nice, right? It just hurts so much on the fingers. Can't
That's
keep
the
doing
thing why I
that.
don't play keyboard. It's so much more comfortable to
Oh my god.
control it.
Yeah, but maybe mouse,
that
you know?
was-
Like, if the...
Yeah.
it's comfortable. It's just very confusing.
Like, I don't even care about smooth steering and stuff like that.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I do care about it, but I'm just shit at it, so I kinda don't care about it.
Okay.
I mean, you don't really need smooth steering for most things.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I saw now my map was in the Magi VOD. She showed it off, but not as a top 8, but as the one of the maps that barely didn't make it into the top 8. And
must have been because of the
reason
scenery.
why is because it's too safe and too consistent. Basically, it's too consistent, the track.
Did she
Like
Did she
literally,
actu-
that is the reason it's too safe. There's like you can, it's too drivable. That is the reason. She said literally verbatim.
Yeah.
What are those maps for?
Well, luckily my finish is random. But
Yeah, I wanted to build.
I
my
didn't
finish
want it.
random, but
I
then
didn't want it
just
random.
ended up being safe as well, and I don't know. I just can't build anything that is random because I just can't. It must be huntable.
I wanted to have
Always.
it consistent, but it turned out to be it can go wrong, and she even had it wrong. Did she go through
Then
the
you're
8
lucky
maps
when
now?
when she had it wrong. Then you're lucky, right?
Yeah. But yeah, did she go through the 8 maps now already before the stream? Because she started the
I
stream
don't
so
know.
late. So
I just clicked through to see if my map was there or not.
Holy fuck, is Cheese Lover lucky.
I still need to finish the puzzle things. I still need to make the replay with all of them. Didn't make that yet, so it's always cool.
Hello, Delor Lorop.
So Lars, you're starting at 9, I feared.
Yeah.
Ah.
So with things, I'll start at 9. I'll just do something before.
Okay.
Just because I think it's
Okay.
better because then there are more people.
Yeah, probably makes sense.
Spicy bread with low speed could have an issue here. Yep. It was very predictable. He had less speed, he had a worse gear, and I knew 5 seconds before, I knew already he will slide out. And then it just happens. Like, this is ice, ladies and gentlemen. Bibül! What are you doing? Why are you driving left of the finish on the grasshopper?
Speaking of Magi is still in Div 5.
Yeah, I have a stream open, yeah. Yeah, does she get more trophies than me?
Potentially.
I mean, what position did you get?
Who would ever miss the finish? Yeah! Nabla, oof. Okay, there was not much space. We have one crash already. Headmaster is killed. The rest is close. Typical top 9 round. Uh-oh. Cheese lover just stays in again. Pretty lucky cup so far. Yeah, also one thing for the chat here, what changes in that setup with only one PC. If I want to change something in OBS, then you have it like for other streamers, then my game will freeze. Also I have now the source for the game itself and not desktop. But if I click onto the second monitor, I'm of course, like the game is minimizing, it goes out of the full screen mode.
You
Until
can, you can go windowed mode before you minimize. Then it doesn't.
Marius,
this window.
don't you earn way too much to just simply go ahead and buy a Steam Deck? Stream Deck? I mean, it's like $100 for like so many functions. Same for you, Lars.
I mean, probably I should.
Probably
get
worth
something
it
like
at this point.
Lars definitely gets enough, I think. I'm not sure if I can afford it.
I mean, I barely use stuff like this, you know? Like, it's not that worth it, I think. Like, I have buttons on my gamepad and on my mouse.
Do you have any sponsors that could provide something like that? ITV?
Still,
Potentially? I don't know. Would need to ask. But I also need a new gamepad as well. So.
Yeah, I mean, there you definitely have now something.
Yeah, that should work. Because like, it looks really stupid when the pad doesn't work when we're sponsored by Trustmaster. Like, I don't know. It's really stupid.
A little bit. Not the best kind of advertisement.
Yeah.
but
Oh
would be
no, Margie.
It always sucks when... Oh god, I just saw Machi.
What? Why?
Just the finish.
yeah, Bibil did that as well, but he was even further left. He was then
But
on the
why
top.
didn't she just do another break tab? I mean,
I don't know. I saw that coming like a mile off. That she was
yeah,
gonna hit
she must have seen that as well, right?
You would think. I don't know.
I mean, she's playing Cam 1, right?
She was probably afraid by another brake tap that she would turn the car around too much and would miss the finish on the other side or would slow down too much.
Yeah, but I mean, if I have the decision between being dead or being potentially
in
dead,
rounds,
I'm going for potentially dead.
In rounds, of course, this is the way to go. I had like a similar thing in the seeding in the last try where I had to push it to get the
yes.
one.
Now that's a different. That's different then, yeah.
We have a guy dead. Also, if Cheese Lover wins this, it's kinda like one of these stories. I mean, yet now he was not on orange. But he always gets through when the round is a bit closer, and whenever there is some crashes, he survives it then with very bad times. And definitely not fully controlled. Let's take a look at him. Two Germans still in. Yeah, but he has sometimes very good starts. Also this here looks like Div 1. Yeah, this is like a Div 1 start. But he chokes on other parts. And he has another crash. Jave or Java, however, he is usually good on ice, I would say. He struggles. Now Cheese Lover is just winning. Or will he lose time again in the last turn? Oh, Sombot. Ah, Sombot is doing what Machi should have done. If you have the skill for the 360. Nice.
Well, Machi was just barely off. She clipped with one wheel, you know? So she just needed one tap, would have been enough.
Oh, I see. We could also have a German victory in Div 5. Yeah, here we have 2 Germans with Cheese Lover. Top 3.
And the fun is surprisingly only ice players left.
But we
Yeah,
also had a really
was
cool
not the
idea.
day for Scrappy, I guess.
He actually won a few rounds,
Yeah,
I think. I watched where he won the round.
nice. What did you say, Shorty?
I had a really cool idea with puzzle. You know, how about Nadia releases or does something similar to how Cup of the Day works, but with like every second day or like once per week an official puzzle challenge in the game.
Yeah, or just like it is. I don't understand. I don't understand this company. I really don't understand it. Puzzle is such a fucking no-brainer of a mode. Why does it not exist? Like,
Especially
natively?
since they at the beginning said that they are gonna add all the old modes to the new game.
Yeah.
Did
I don't
they?
mind. I don't mind
it's
the bad
such a
ones, but
no-brainer.
something like
It
puzzle.
teaches you how to use the editor so well, especially. Like I learned how to use the map editor from Puzzle. You know, so many people did. So many more people would try the editor because of that as well. And it's just
And it's also
fascinating,
so fun
right?
because it's not only about your driving skill. I mean, obviously for the top players, it's kinda still. But if you have the
Depends.
best solution, then you can be worse.
Yeah,
That's so
definitely.
nice. Imagine if you had something like what you are doing essentially, but in the game officially. Like that would make so much sense.
Yeah, exactly. Or just like make a 5-map campaign at first or something is completely enough. That also
Yeah.
easily works on console as well. You know, like map
Yeah.
editor is kind of difficult on console, but if you only have a few blocks, like that's no problem. I would
Exactly.
say. Like it's
And
it's
you know,
such a
that's something.
no-brainer.
That's something where it would say, "Yo, those $10 I'm spending each year. That's why I'm spending them."
Yeah.
That's the kind of content why I'm willing to, you know, reinvest each year.
So,
But yeah, I just had that thought because I was like, yeah, those puzzle challenges are way too cool.
Yes. It always depends also how you build them, you know? Like a lot of people build puzzles where they intend one solution and then you are supposed to find that solution, you know? That is usually how Nadeo worked with it. I just give a bunch of blocks, you know, and you can use them in many different ways, and they're all like not like specific for one position, you know? Then it makes it much more difficult, but it gives many more options, you know?
No.
But yeah, it depends. Like I obviously like this. Like for a competition, this approach is much better, obviously.
my cursor. I'm a bit confused. I want to show now the not the game anymore. Why was this clicked on it? Ah. Here's the one final. Also not final yet. Top 4. Who is Dancing Damage?
Probably an ice player.
Tiger Shock going out. It's quite funny how many Nordic players are often doing good in Cup of the Day on ice maps. Like where you expect ice, but then you have Mika as the completely opposite.
Like it's actually insane that how many people live on that reunion island. Yeah, it's actually insane.
I would guess like 200k.
860,000 actually. Wow.
Oh,
It's more than I thought. How big is that actually? I mean, I didn't think it was that big when we were looking at it.
It has a bit of a size.
It is 60 kilometers in diameter.
That's a very good
67.
round here. in the top 3 in Div 1. Nope. Oh! No way! No way! No way! This is so crazy. No way that happened. This is unreal. Also for the chat, but I have to install still is iTunes so that we have background music, especially when I don't tap out of the game, there's no music anymore. You can keep the sound from Trackmania when you tap out, but the sound was completely broken. I don't know if that's normal. Did someone of you test that? Keeping the sound on when you tap out of Trackmania?
What? Huh?
I mean,
there's an option. You can tap out of the game and you still have the sound of Trackmania in the background. But that sound was very broken for me.
I have whatever is default.
Yeah, I didn't even know that exists.
Yeah, one of these many options that you... Yeah, in the settings in audio.
Huh.
And tapping out, keep sound or not. New winner? Nice. Dance and Damage new PB. Previously best top 3 Div 1. Also nice. And hello Spenny G.